Hard to see that this warning will potentially bring everybody to the table. But what do you think the impact will be here?
Well, it seems that Trump is pursuing a bifurcated strategy, as you noted, holding what appear to be unprecedented direct U.S. talks on a limited basis, at least with Hamas, while really upping the ante rhetorically. We heard him threatening hell to pay for Hamas just a few weeks ago. Now he's threatening that there would be hell to pay, and he's actually making a direct, more personal threat to see the death of every Hamas member should they not deliver the hostages immediately. Now, on the one hand, perhaps he thinks this could work. Perhaps he thinks this is a creative way of getting Hamas to deliver the hostages, of wrapping up this now 17-month-old crisis and war. It could be a sign of running out of options. Indeed, holding talks with a group in a manner that other administrations may not have done would appear, on the one hand, creative, perhaps on the other hand, a sign of vexation, of a lack of ideas. And I think now we'll have to see how Hamas responds. Its earliest response, its initial response, appeared to be returning to its form and saying that it wants to pursue ceasefire talks with Israel on its terms. There doesn't appear to have been much movement. We'll see how things play out during the day.
And yet, Dan, we are seeing Trump's top hostage negotiator meeting with Hamas in Doha. Earlier, our Stuart Livingston Wallace called this unprecedented. How would you characterize it?
I think Stuart is absolutely right. And I think we already know that President Trump is iconoclastic. He doesn't really rest on niceties or perhaps the norms of previous administrations. And he may have just thought this was a simple matter of finding out directly what the adversary wants in order to reach a deal. It's unclear whether Israel is happy with this. The indications are that it's not. It would worry about effectively an unraveling of a 3 decades-old arrangement common throughout the West, an understanding or an agreement that Hamas has to be sidelined as an obstacle to peace, as a terrorist group. On the other hand, if Trump manages to dislodge these talks, at least with the release of hostages that have dual U.S. citizenship, that might be a way into loosening up a wider deal. So I think everyone's waiting to see how that plays out. And again, Israel is itself reserving the option of going back to war in Gaza to release these hostages, so it will welcome the president's statement that it now has everything it needs, in Trump's words, to finish the job.